Maybe you smile every day, but there's a part of you that still waits quietly at night. Maybe you act strong, but your heart knows what it feels like to miss someone without a reason you can explain. Some nights feel heavier, even when nothing bad happened. Some names live in your chest, not on your lips. You feel connected to someone even when you're not talking. You feel their absence even when they're still around. You question yourself, wondering if you're imagining it or feeling something real. Your heart gets quiet when they're quiet. Your mood shifts when their energy changes. And deep down, you already know this is not random. Someone very special in your life is in love with you, not loudly, not openly, but deeply. There is someone who carries you in their thoughts far more than they ever admit. You cross their mind in moments you'll never see, while they're working, while they're alone, while they're pretending to be fine. This is not a casual feeling. It's not confusion. It's not a short-term crush that fades with time. This is love that grew quietly. Love that learned how to survive without being spoken. They don't just think about you. They pause because of you. They rethink decisions because of you. They replay conversations, wondering if they said too much or not enough. They notice the smallest changes in your tone, your energy, your silence. And when you're not around, there's a space in them that no one else fills. What makes this connection powerful and painful is that they're hoping for something real, something meaningful, something that feels too risky to say out loud. Because once words are spoken, nothing stays the same. Let's go deeper. They didn't fall in love with you all at once. It happened slowly. So slowly they didn't even notice at first. In the beginning, you were just interesting. Then you became comforting, then familiar, safe. And one day, without warning, you became important. They noticed how calm they felt around you, how conversations with you felt natural, not forced, how they trusted you without needing a reason, how your mood started to matter to them more than their own. Love didn't arrive loudly. It crept in quietly, and by the time they realized it, it was already rooted, and once it rooted itself, it didn't leave. Why haven't they told you? This is where most people misunderstand everything. Their silence is not lack of interest, their restraint is not confusion, their distance is not absence of feeling, it's fear mixed with respect. They're afraid of losing what already exists, afraid of changing the dynamic in a way that can't be undone, afraid of opening their heart to someone who matters too much, afraid of finding out that the timing is wrong, even if the feeling is right. They care about you enough to choose silence over risk, not because they don't want more, but because they want it too deeply. What they're really hoping for, but rarely say, is a sign, not a dramatic confession, not perfect words, not guarantees, just a signal, something that quietly says, I feel this too. You're not imagining this. You wouldn't be foolish for hoping. They watch how you look at them, how you respond when they open up, how you react when they pull back, how you treat them when no one else is watching. They notice everything. They imagine a life with you more than you realize. Not fantasy. Not drama, real life, ordinary mornings, late-night conversations, comfortable silence, emotional safety, growing together without pretending. They imagine partnership, not perfection. And that's how you know this feeling is serious. If you've ever felt an unexplainable pull toward them, if their presence feels familiar, almost timeless, if silence between you feels heavy, but comforting. If there's tension without conflict, that's not coincidence. That's two hearts aware of each other, without permission to speak. Both of you feel it. Both of you sense the depth, but neither wants to break the fragile balance. They notice when you pull away, even when they pretend not to. When you grow quieter, distant, distracted, it unsettles them. Not because they feel entitled to you, but because your presence has become emotional grounding for them. Sometimes they wait, sometimes they retreat, sometimes they overthink. And in their quiet moments they ask themselves, did I imagine this? Did I do something wrong? Am I hoping for something that isn't there? Your energy affects them more than they'll ever admit. What's stopping the next step? Usually 3 things. Timing. They want the moment to feel right. Emotionally, mentally, spiritually. Past wounds. They've been hurt before, especially when they cared deeply. They learned caution the hard way, and you, not in a negative way, but a reverent one. They don't want to pressure your heart. They don't want to disrupt your life. They want your yes to be genuine. Their deepest fear isn't rejection, it's that you see them as temporary, that you care, but not romantically, that you'd move on easier than they would, so they stay quiet. Even when the feeling grows heavier, there were moments when they almost told you, a look that lasted too long, a conversation that went too deep, a silence that said everything. They pulled back at the last second, not because the feeling wasn't real, but because it was. If nothing changes, this connection won't disappear. Love doesn't fade just because it's unspoken. It transforms, sometimes into longing, sometimes into distance, sometimes into truth, forced by absence. What they need from you right now isn't pressure. It isn't certainty. It isn't grand gestures. They need consistency. They need to feel chosen, not optional, seen, not assumed, safe, not unsure. Small shifts can change everything. If you feel this too, you don't need to confess. Just be present. Be honest. Don't dismiss what you feel. Sometimes love doesn't need a dramatic beginning. Sometimes it just needs permission. Don't miss the last message, because the last message is very important, and especially for you. So listen, be carefully. If this message touched something inside you, pause for a moment, breathe, and ask yourself honestly, who came to your mind while listening to this? Because love like this doesn't appear by accident. It shows up quietly, patiently, waiting to be seen. If you've been feeling this connection, if you've been questioning it, if your heart reacted before your mind did, that's your answer. You don't have to rush, but don't ignore what your heart recognizes. Sometimes the greatest regret isn't rejection, it's silence. If this resonated with you, comment, "I felt this," or write the first letter of the person who came to your mind. Your story might help someone else feel less alone. And remember, when love waits quietly, it's usually because it's worth waiting for. Thank you for staying with me at last. So kindly like, share and subscribe the channel for more mindset-changing videos, because this channel will grow with your support and your love. Thanks a lot for your support.